I said, right, you're allowed to go get clubs, but you can only get a driver. You can pick one. Driver, a 3-wood, a putter, irons. Like, what's the first thing you're replacing in your bag?
Irons.
What have you got?
TaylorMade RS eyes or something.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah.
Like, they're years and years old. They're like 10 years old because they were my uncle's clubs before mine.
And what would you get?
I don't know.
Do you even look?
Nah.
You wouldn't even know if I showed you a brand new club. You wouldn't even know that's this year or last year.
So no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I know that. What's the P770s? Is that the new-ish ones? See, I wouldn't care. I would want to get, if I was to do this and get actual clubs, I would want to get fitted for them.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. Andrew did this recently with his driver, and it's worked wonders for him. He just went into the bloke and said, "Mate, ego out the door. I don't care what I get. Give me whatever suits me."
Yeah.
He ended up walking out of there with a Ping or something, but it was like he's had TaylorMade or Titleist. Oh no, Ping. It was perfect. It's exactly what he needed. I'd walk in there and say, "I just want to hit clubs until something feels good and works."
Yep.
And if it's Strixons, if it's Mizunos, I wouldn't care.
You're like some people come in and they like, this is what they want.
I want the Sim 2 Max.
Yeah. If I do a fit, I will just go hit it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. And then let the numbers speak themselves.
Yeah.
And
then it'd be nice to be able to like almost black out what club it is.
Yeah.
And just be like, this is the club. Hit this.
Yeah.
A prototype Titleist or a prototype Callaway.
With nothing on it.
Yeah, say, if this feels good, they should do that.
I gave a lesson to a bloke who had a full set of pings and they were like all brand new. Very funny. I basically unzipped his bag and I was like, "Wait, you like sponsored by Ping?" And he's like, "Well, you know what the deal with Ping is?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, if you can't swing, you get a Ping." I was like,
That's actually pretty good.
"Yeah." Tell that to Andrew when you see him.
Ping is the only company that do exactly everything right and left. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
As in every model of golf club and every wedge, every iron set, every driver, evolution.
Yeah.
Everything that is right-handed, they also do left-handed. Not the same with every brand.
Yeah, right.
So TaylorMade and Titleist don't have the full stock.
Oh, sorry.
Right and left-handed.
Okay. Well, I got another 2 facts for you.
Come on.
Whether they're facts or not.
I like it. That could have changed in the last 5 years since I've heard that stat, but that's definitely was a stat.
If you have a 20-year-old Ping set of pings, irons, you can, and you lose the 7-iron, you can give them your serial number and they can make it again. They keep the casts of every ping they've ever made.
Really?
You can also, if you change your swing, just say you get fitted in your, because Ping do like a color code, you just say you're 2 degrees up, your club is, and that's a green dot. Just say your swing changes and now you need it down. You can send them back for nothing. They change them back, they color it in the right color, give them back to you.
Wow.
Pretty cool. And Titleist,
okay,
don't know if this is right, but I'm going to say
roll with it.
They throw out old clubs. So you can't.
How old?
So new models start 150. They stop making the
125s
and they just throw them in the bin. They don't give them to golf clubs to sell. I don't.
What the hell? So I could go to the Titleist factory and just be like, "Hey, where's your bin?"
Pretty much. If you knew where the bin is, you jump in and quickly grab them. I think they destroy whatever they've got left before.
Melt it down and use for the next?
I don't know. And someone's going to tell me I'm wrong.
No, let's roll
backing myself in here.
I also heard a fun fact. This is not about golf, but this is a similar thing that reminds me, like, I've heard this once and it could not be true, but Toyota, the car brand, apparently they just like buy your car back if it hits 1 million kilometers.
A million?
Yeah. Jaden is the car guy, so he might know that. But yeah, I heard something being like, if a Toyota hits 1 million kilometers, they'll buy it back for what it was originally worth to like run tests on the
why it lasted so long.
Why it lasted so long. I heard that. Could be wrong. Could be right.
Got
nothing to do with golf.
No, it's not really a golf podcast. Well, getting back to a golf podcast.
Yes, getting back to golf.
You have a rules segment.
Yep.
Joel has his butcher chat.
Yes.
I don't really have a segment.
You need to be able to let him talk.
Yeah, let me have a chat. It was 16 episodes in. I thought, what about each week I chuck in a tip?
I like that.
You think that's good?
I think you should be doing that more, and I feel like that's probably on me for not getting the footage and stuff up for other people to be like, oh, because we corrected my swing there. But I like a golf tip.
If we don't have a video, I'll give out just a generic tip.
I like a generic tip.
Okay, this week.
What would the segment be called? Just Ron's tips?
Have a look at Ron's tips.
Okay.
Check out the size. Okay.
Check out the size of Ron's tips. His tall, handsome tips.
This week. So I don't know if an old golf book where it used to like there'd be, or a golf magazine have like the Golf Pro showing you. This is 20, 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. Ball position. Did you ever see it where it was like back your stance was sand wedge, then it
Yes.
moved up pitching 9, 8, 7, 6, and it was like this. It went across the whole scale of your stance.
Yep.
Like what you do now is you basically play all your irons from probably a ball forward of middle,
Okay.
and then the ball will move up with like a hybrid 3-wood and then the driver.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not so many.
Yep.
Which, if you think about it, when you put the ball back in your stance, it makes the ball go lower. So you grab a sand wedge, which you're intending to hit up in the air.
Yep.
You put it back in your stance, it makes it go lower. You're like contradicting what you're doing it for.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's basically if I want to hit a 56, it's played just one ball forward to middle, and it comes out like a 56 and does the job.
Yep.
So that's my tip. Every iron, one ball forward of middle, and then it moves up as you go up the back.
Yeah, because what's the point of playing a 60-degree wedge from the back of your stance?
It's now your 5
Because
iron.
now it's now 5 iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, there's
But some people do it just so like I hit it.
a little tie spin, like smack down, spin it in there. Yeah, I like that.
It has changed. Like the old golf books compared to what golf swings are now have changed because I think a golfer has changed. And I think when you can slow down a golf swing, the way Rory moves, and they're athletes now.
Yeah.
They're not having a smoke and just flicking their hands and
If
doing
you
it that
were
way.
coaching someone who had like an unorthodox or a tick or something, what? Because like you look at guys like who's the Ernie Els? Is he who's that? Jim Furyk. Jim Furyk's double.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Furyk's double like that.
Yeah.
We speak about Matt Wolf. Like guys that are doing that. What are you leaving something be? Are you trying to break it all back as a coach? At what point are you giving leeway to just personality in a golf swing?
To be honest, I'd leave it. If I'd work off impact backwards. So
Yep.
if their impact is spot on and they can do it all the time, there's nothing to change because that's the most important part of a golf swing. So sometimes when people watch a YouTube video about how to take a backswing, yes, there is like the perfect way to take a backswing, but is it going to affect what you do back at the ball? So that's what you got to work out. Yes, trying to make everyone textbook. Everyone's built differently. Like we're obviously very athletic, and then you've got Joel, and then you've got you have other people who have back issues and things like that. Sorry, he's not here. Come on, finish. You let me speak. I'll start throwing jabs.
Right. Yeah. The floor is yours. Joel's short. Got him. Not here.
I'd expect the same if I wasn't here.
God,
well,
yeah.
it happens when I'm here.
Yeah,
so
it happens when you're here. So when he's not here, you can beat down on him.
Everyone's built differently. It's impact back. That's why the track names and stuff is so good because it tells you.